Neville thinks Ten Hag has found solution to Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho issue as he praises incredible Man United boss. Neville believes that Erik Ten Hag has found a way to accommodate both Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho in his starting 11 by playing the former Borussia Dortmund man in the no 10 position. Both players found the net in United's 3-0 win over Leicester at Old Trafford, with Sancho's introduction as a halftime substitute helping the Red Devils to get on top. Neither Sancho nor Rashford have particularly enjoyed being stationed on the right wing this season, leaving Ten Hag with a conundrum as to how to accommodate two of his most exciting attacking talents. The duo were excellent against Leicester as the Red Devils strengthened their grip on third place, and Neville believes their positioning in the game shows how best to accommodate them both going forwards. Sancho was introduced as an attacking midfielder with Rashford out on the left. Bruno Fernandes picked up a position on the right, and the United legend believes this setup should remain for coming matches. It's an interesting position, seeing Sancho at that number 10 in this second half. He told Sky Sports, "You'd think of Rashford's best position being on the left or center forward. Neither of them like it on the right. It might be a solution to get them both in." Erik Ten Hag: "We were surprised, weren't we, that he moved Rashford out of a central position and put him in there, but it's working. The manager's seen something in training that he really likes, and we're now seeing it." United ran out 3-0 winners in the encounter at Old Trafford, but had David De Gea to thank in the first half as the Spanish goalkeeper pulled off two fantastic saves to keep the score level. Rashford netted the first after being played in by Fernandes with 25 minutes on the clock, and doubled the lead shortly after halftime after being similarly played through by Fred. Sancho sealed all 3 points with the third after a brilliant 1-2 with the vice-captain. In other news, Man United star Jadon Sancho has sent a message to everybody after Leicester win. When Jadon Sancho was preparing to return to the fold for Manchester United after 4 months out, many were unsure what to expect. The 22-year-old has, for the most part, struggled ever since his arrival back in the summer of 2021. However, the England international has now silenced his critics and sent a message to everybody after yet another positive display against Leicester on Sunday. Manchester United boosted their hopes of winning a first Premier League title since 2013 with a straightforward victory over Leicester. Marcus Rashford was, typically, the star of the show, with the 25-year-old bagging a fine brace to illuminate Old Trafford. But Sancho, who came on for Alejandro Garnacho, was another positive as well. The forward was introduced at halftime and deployed in the no 10 position, a role that had previously been occupied by Wout Weghorst. And Sancho impressed in that area, with the forward then getting a deserved goal in the 61st minute. It has, obviously, been a difficult season for the former Borussia Dortmund and Manchester City star. Sancho started the campaign well enough, netting in victories over the likes of Liverpool and Leicester to give Erik Ten Hag lift off. But by October, he was starting to resemble a shadow of his usual self. United then decided Sancho wasn't mentally or physically ready to play, keeping details under wraps as a result. For 4 months, the England star had to look in from the outside as his teammates gradually improved under the guidance of Ten Hag, and some wondered whether Sancho would be able to showcase his talents upon returning due to everything going on. However, the 22-year-old has silenced many of his critics with some positive performances following his comeback. Sancho had a big smile on his face when he stepped out against Nottingham Forest at the start of the month, and he then followed that up with a vital goal in a 2-2 draw with Leeds, one that prevented his side from falling to defeat. Sancho was then allowed to start against the same opponents days later, doing well for an hour before making way. Against Barcelona at the Nou Camp on Thursday, the United star was focused and diligent as the two teams played out a 2-2 draw. This, however, has been his brightest cameo of the lot. Sancho came on for Garnacho and immediately provided a different dimension to United's attack as they looked to see out the game. And his goal was well deserved, with the forward sensing blood in the box before converting from close range. For a while, United have had to wait to see the best of Sancho. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.